Let's get going. Let's not beat around the bush, unlike some people. Follow the towers down to the living room side. Maybe they took a post-text to fact. Blah 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 blah. Sister is sous chef. It's an extendable table. The magic of carpentry. I believe it won't be as cramped. How small is that table? Because like 5 people at a decent table, it's not that much, right? Unless you're like only sitting in one side. It's just weird, but whatever. Totally taking the realization that Naomi was the problem hard. No surprise there. Fortunate for Fang sticking by my side through everything. I also thought, yeah, the same thing with Naomi, but this wasn't true, or at least though it wasn't that simple. Ow, my back is really acting up now. It is having opinions. Sorry. Fang was sorry to be everything okay. Inco, put your be dear and check Ripley out back. Need to reestablish my seat position. I can't get back support out of this seat because the back just snapped and it will only ever recline fully, which is fine usually. Not like this. Out. Go help Ripley and go. Make yourself useful. Man, what the fuck is Naser gonna say to Naomi though? Like, how's that gonna resolve? Those are gonna have a hell of a conversation ahead of them. Oh, I gotta turn on an actual bit of soundtrack. Slipped outside to the cool early evening air. Mr. Air to back to be working his way, whatever meets. Dude, you can't call him gay like that. That's mean. 50,000 is a big number. It's a hell of a way to title the video because I disagree. I wonder what's for dinner. Oh boy, I wonder what's for dinner. I'm so hungry, I could eat an Octorok. I imagine those would be kind of rubbery, right? No, they'd be kind of rubbery. Maybe you gotta get out the gallbladder and the stones and everything, and they get some pretty squishy meat. They're not that tough. Mr. Aaron had his back turned to me, working with whatever meats he has handling on the grill. Absolute noob clown show. Spy check. Inco's gonna stab you in the back with his knife. Then he immediately he's got your eternal reward. He's gonna take on the camouflage, gonna walk back inside, and then you just fucking know that asshole has the dead ringer. He's got this planned the fuck out. Almost done, Sam. Actually, I'm not your wife, but I could be your wife if you want me to. Says the epic Sam in the kitchen, yes sir. Still there awkwardly having said his piece to me. That's all he listen, man. You gotta help it, come here, kid. So last chapter, Fang was taught how to take pictures. Now Inco will learn how to grill. And I'm fucking annoyed at how much things are just the same over and over. It's like the author has one idea and then he has another idea and he just hammer. Get in the shower, Inco. You've not been in there for like 2 hours. You look rough. Honestly, you look like how snitches look after they get sent to prison. I thought you'd say that, actually. The hammer, he's real, dude. Take me. First, I had signed to back up. Lucy didn't say much to me, and also told me what I knew, but I'll admit that's a blind spot on my knowledge of what happened. Oh, what do you know, Miss Aaron? Oh, God, kid. Just call me Ripley! You're gonna marry my daughter, whether you like it or not. You might as well call me Dad. Call me Mr. Dad. Mr. Dad Officer, sir. Get over there when I get to play the media relations game. Oh! Ow! Mr. Ripley. Mr. Ripley, Officer, sir, Dad. Dad Esquire. Do a sign-off on a juvenile busted volcano hive. It's supposed to be a fairly low-stakes arrest. No priors, no indication of a history or pattern. Officer's going back to the kid to get his shield in the cell while the courts figure out what to do with him. Next thing I hear from the principal, the school had a near riot. A human obviously was injured somehow. They're making it out to be a race thing, Inco. Do you have any idea how many books you can write before you run out of steam? You're gonna be fucking rich, son. I'm already rich. Oh, well, in that case, you might as well not bother, buddy. Man, you could have been so rich if you just wrote books about how you were totally racially prejudiced against, even though nothing actually happened. It just gets stitches, you know. I'm gonna go back to the station. I called Lucy. Let a soldier read out. Oh, it was actually a pretty good scene. But I don't have the energy for this. After that other chapter, this burnt rubber, nothing but rubber on the tarmac. Some of the students decided I was a narc. Pretty much fell apart after that. After that. Right, damn. Didn't even think about the name matching up. He didn't come by her often, so did you forget about him? Oh, the Trish would turn on you like that. I would have heard you two of you were friends. Like, you made Trish all that money and she sells you out. Dang. I don't want to tell a police officer. He's chief of police, man. He's not a police officer. It's way worse. He can cover up for you, but only if he likes you. I don't see any part where this actually would help things. You know, I'm a big Pillsbury dope. I have a Labrador Retriever. Maybe I should tell the cop about the crime that was committed against me by a friend. Man, if he had Anon's mutterings, this shit be so done. I thought we had cleared the air. I was to blame. The blue mean. Oh, Jackson, you idiot! Jackson always nods at the snitches. You know, he walks into the prison and he goes over to the guy and he goes, "Oh, thank you for ratting out the boss, my man." He gives him a clap on the back. "I'm so glad that you sold everyone out and they're going to the death chair. They're going to be executed in the slowest way possible because you ratted them out. Oh, my good sir." He gives him a little pat. Police commissioner from a chief. I don't know, man. Do I look like I know U.S. police organizational structures? He's one of those things. Maybe he's chieftain. I don't know. Professional failure. I plan on rectifying. Don't tell the prisoners that he's a snitch, you idiot! Don't give him a little trophy that says world's best snitch. What is wrong with you? But I thought he would like it, sir. I just thought I was showing a little appreciation. Fang over to help me home. Then we slept in bed. We didn't have sex, but we slept in bed. No sex, just a lot of sleeping in bed. I had 3 showers in 2 days. I slept like 48 hours. I don't know what the hell happened, sir. My life was a mess for like 3 days. Woo! Hold on, I gotta show everyone I know a jester in a clown costume. A plushie. It's a plushie. All of it. Fang said the dad was dead. Why are you having this conversation with the dad? This feels really weird. It's like, wait. When the fuck did all this happen? And Ree was going to jail. If Trish was making a pick between me and her, I would have had to pass. And some guy yelled at me and hit me in the face with a full can of soda. Heads to the blank eye. Ended up losing balance. Took a tumble down the front stairs of school. Oh, I thought you got, like, surrounded and beat up. Maybe I think it was someone else, I don't know. Or was that Anon? No, Anon tried to beat someone up and then got his shit kicked out of him. Man, I need to stop reading the exact same story twice in a row. Or maybe you fuckers need to write different stories. Fuck! Parrots showed up out of nowhere. For some reason, they suddenly existed, and I didn't have any strong opinions about that, despite the fact that I really should and should have no parental connection whatsoever. It's really awkward, in fact, that I just suddenly am perfectly okay and having good... Like, it's really weird, man. It's like the author doesn't know what the fuck to do with the situation and really wants to cling to that familial stance. My back. Animated TV shows, cartoons. God damn it. Man, if he said that to Anon, Anon would, like, take out a knife and immediately challenge him to a duel. I like how this motherfucker is, like, observing the lawn. Why? How does this thematically tie back to anything? Why does this fucking matter to this conversation, Inco? I'm just gonna look around the yard right now. Why don't you notice this before you walked in? Timing! My picture got taken in for the school paper! I like that picture. Even though photography doesn't really have much... On the picture of Reed. I mean, he kept telling me to get pictures of Spider-Man, but you know what? I'm a man with principles, and I don't take pictures of Spider-Man. So judge your anonymous source was Naomi. Listen, kid, I like a lot of things, but I don't like snitches. Wait, what? She's your son's girlfriend! Oh, snitches get stitches, I don't care who... What is wrong with you? She sent the picture back when I took it. Did a copy of it. Borrow my SD cards. Let's copy the picture. He didn't get ridiculed out of school as much as j'accuse about things. I was getting squeezed. Oh, the parrots are pissed too. They're coming over tonight, so this thing's just even messier yet. This should be expected. Sad to say, you're not the first kid whose parents are just here to make things worse. Quarter to Earth kid, I'm sorry to happen to you. Normally I'd rake you over the coals more, but well... Just like Mo. Mo said this already. Like, come on! Mo already said the whole, like, hey, look, you got a rough enough kid. They don't gotta pay for this dinner. Thanks, Ripley. Ugh. I'm okay, Songbird. You know, something about Edge Foreboding feels a little bit more like a Snoot game than Wani. I don't know, I think the Snoot game has a bit more than, you know... I think it's Lightbulb I'm thinking of. No, this is the dramatic one. Maybe Stargazer? No, that's... You idiot. Pay attention. Where is it? The song of my soul! No. No! Maybe, but I'm thinking of a different one. No, this is way too honky-tonk. Yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. Gold feather. I really like this home. What's that in English? Reverb. Residence. See if I care, Luigi. Especially since our children are dating. They're fucking teenagers. If they get married, that's just sad. As far as I'm concerned. I ever have kids and they're like, I'm gonna marry my high school sweetheart. I'm gonna hit them on the head and tell them to fuck off. You have no idea who the fuck you are and what you want to do. Finish college first. You know, get your taste of freedom. Because, like, high school is such a very different environment from everything else. Can't compare those relationships. They don't work that well. It's a parent privilege. Shut up! Inco's parents already said that, and it makes it really weird when another bunch of parents do too. Like, it doesn't work. It feels like this is... Like, at this point, it starts to feel like a universal law. And you need to have a third set of parents. And it's like, what? And you just create the absurdity, and the absurdity covers it up. But we know there are no other parents who do this, so we can't do it. Oh, my God! Anyway, Fang's embarrassed because Inco was embarrassed. Blah, blah, blah. You're 18! Shut up! Man... Jesus. This is so awkward. Like, Inco explicitly defended, like, excuse me, her name is Fang, and they are non-binary. And then this guy is like, I'm trying my best, and my son lied to me? What the fuck is going on? My little tooth fairy. Why does everyone keeps talking about her teeth? I don't shut up about Fang's dental situation. Just disagreements. Just the one. Just the one. You are not making it seem like we have trouble with our kids in front of strangers. Man, Sam, get a hobby other than organizing dinner dates. Please, it's just awkward. We're cooked up a storm tonight. Man, wouldn't it be cool if it was actually storming outside? So it's like it's really dark and weathery outside, but despite the fact these people barely know each other, they create a warm fan. I'm just saying you could do some stuff with that. You can have the weather influence the fucking mood. Or, as the kids say, fucking mood, man. I'm just saying, you can write. Inspector Raucal. Everyone's having... Man, I would love it if they were, like... I love it if, like, they are having, like, they're doing this, and, like, one of the parents is just oblivious to... I mean, they wouldn't be... They're used to dinner parties and shit like that, so I imagine that they'd be more conscientious. But it would be cute if one of them just... If someone just fucks this up, and it's super awkward. It's like, oh, sorry, I was just getting some food. It's like... Parents were for the first time. The food was great. The food keeps being great. Can someone just make a hot dog shit dish already? Can someone just cook some food and it's hot dog shit? Can we do something with this? Come on! Maybe Fang's heart wasn't into it, so she cooked. Let's just do something with it. Come on. Safe for consumption by humans. Well, a lot of meat you can actually eat raw, mostly fine. If it's, I think pork and chicken are like the problems. And there is like a rule of thumb as to how to do it. I don't know, man. GC Scattle Tomato Burger surprise! Holy. I like how you just finished dinner in one fell swoop. No conversation while eating, so the characters can do stuff with their food while they talk. No, I'm not gonna write you a scene. And even though when we're doing this, when the characters start talking, there's gonna be way too much descriptive text anyway, because that's how this shit works. That's how you fuckers write. You refuse to actually integrate shit. The weather never changes, the clothes never change, no one ever changes. The scene is what it needs to be and nothing else. Which is a good thing, if it was good. Well, the fact that he was a commissioner. He ordered the pictures for the band. He's a commissioner. Commissions pictures. Architectures. I hate architects. I was told by this real civil engineer, what was his name? He kept telling me that architects were the worst people around, so I'm arresting you all on engineering crimes. As I said, one of the apartments in the city, but the schedule didn't work out. I mean, they don't live in the suburbs. They live in a gated community, which is not suburbia as far as I'm concerned. That's a whole different can of worms. Your son said he's... We know this already. Why are we rehashing this? Just have to say that they talked about this shit. Just summarize. I don't care about the logistics of you missing St. Hammond, Inco. Move on. St. Hammond isn't going to give you a personality. I wish these parents would have a conversation where they get mad about this. I feel like there should be like a legitimate conversation of like no one's home. You know, I feel like Sam or Ripley might have some conversation about like the atomic family unit, or at the very least being. I'm just saying, some friction between different characters, like they have shit to do, and it's not Inco's journey. We don't learn about how that plot resolves. It's just there in the background to remind us that these people have their own lives and their own opinions, and they can have friction over their own fucking problems that have nothing to do with the protagonist, whose POV we're following. Inco's never gonna learn about those stories because it's not fucking relevant, because he's a fucking teenager who goes to school. I'm just saying. What the fuck does Naser have against your parents? Inco turned out fine, buddy. He's nice and golden brown, crisp at the edges. Long commutes, miss a meal together. They're holding hands again. Under the table. Do you plan on breaking them up to chase another job? Maybe they can pay for fucking Inco's apartment as he goes to college. I just feel like there are alternatives here. You're an adult, Inco. They can get you a room. Fucking Anon can do it. I'm saying that. Pop-pop-pop. Pop-bottom. Like, I don't know what to tell you, but the reason I'm like, these people should have some arguments is that one of the core things of a book is that it's about ideas conflicting and contrasting and running into each other, right? So these people who should obviously have some contrast should just run into each other. Strike the stones and make the sparks. Fang clicked their tongue. Oh, there we go. Naser's jumping out of his chair. My ass it is. So all those notes you left behind, you were never there. It's only when they get humiliated attacks or throat. What do you mean, Naser? You've seen them show up once. Naser, how would you have any knowledge about this? You're overreacting. Calm down. You're being hysterical. You're having that women's disease. Obviously chose your balance and he wasn't the priority. Yeah, you're allowed to do that as a parent. You're allowed to tell your kid to go fucking go to hell. It's magical. You can get away with it. One went further than the other. Man, you don't have to call the man's fucking wings out. You can just let it stand on its own. Let our imagination do the filling in. Woof. Like, what you do by calling out the fact that his wings aren't balanced is that he is not in balance, and therefore he is a hypocrite. But that's not really the point. I don't see how that makes any sense for this context, considering he's just trying what's best for everyone. To the point that Naser is sacrificing himself. Like, you can ham on that argument. You could even be like, you know, for all the talk of balance, Naser sure wore himself in trying to satisfy both his sibling and, you know, Naomi. Feels to me a little hypocritical. I'm just saying. Started to rise from my seat as well, but Fang held onto my hand and broke my arm, so what am I gonna do? Punched the sturdy wooden surface before storming out of the room and right out the front door. Why can't you just have him storm out of the front door directly? You don't have to mention that he leaves the room, we can infer. If anything, it makes it way snappier. Like, I get that... It doesn't matter as much, man. We could just say stormed out and then you heard the front door shut so we can infer it ourselves. I don't know. This is clumsy because you're using the same sentence structure twice. You are saying out of the front door, by the way. As much as you'd like to pretend that you're not, you are. There's an awkward pause before Stan says that fully intended to go after her son. Oh no, Mom, don't... Mom! Why are you such shit parents? Fire lighting in her eyes. Oh my god, shut up. You're all awful. Everyone sucks here. Sam gasps, ruthless figures orders his friends. This is pizza bears. Murder him. Give some guidance. Then Mom said something with the prom. Commissioner Aaron, you can anticipate hearing from our lawyer for what you did to us, son. What did he do? I'm pretty sure that if you're going to sue the department, they're going to throw whoever did it under the bus if they have to. Or otherwise, they'll claim that it's just procedural, and there's nothing you can do about it. Like, I don't know what to tell you, Mom. You can't just make the police commissioner responsible for this. You can't just make him... You can't just sue a company and go, we'll go after the head of accounting. I'm like, how? That's not how corporations work. They're a legal entity. Like, unless that person did something outside of the purview of their duty, you have to deal with the legal entity. Like, if the HR manager did what HR managers do, take a fucking guess. The corporation's responsible, not the HR manager. As much as you want to, it's the police department that takes the blame if he did what a commissioner's supposed to do. Like, fuck off, you weirdo. Also, I'm pretty sure they have a legal department. Why would the commissioner be handling legal shit like this? Your husband, Mrs. Aaron, approved the police bus of a student in the small-time drugs at the direct motion of our son, which feels very weird. You might want to provide some additional context. That the only reason he got beat up is because snitches get stitches. Which is like, I guess? But that's what you're effectively saying is like, don't arrest people for crimes if it means that someone who didn't commit the crime gets harmed. Which is so weird. So we're just supposed to let criminals go? Because someone who tattles about the crime... I don't know, man. That's not really what's going on here. Woo! Man, your mom needs to take a fucking chill pill. This is the second time she's been a little too emotional. She's hysterical. Which I normally say in jest, but she's actually hysterical. Why the hell is this C++ code written in... Oh, man, that's cursed. Cursed! I must tell him. Cursed! Ba-ba-dum. Paparum. 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 I'm going to burp. Good day, sir. I said good day. Holy shit, Sam lost her shit. I actually like that. I feel like too few people are willing to let Sam actually, like... I feel like a lot of people treat Sam like she's the ultimate mom and let her retain balance when she really should be. Like, here's the thing. Okay, let me turn this off, right? A lot of people don't get this, but like adults are just kids who pretend that they're adults. And as a result, like you can have Sam just lose her shit and the facade breaks and it's a moment and it sticks with you and it's supposed to mean something. And I like that. So you know what? After all my complaining I've done so far, you've done something I don't think anyone else has the guts to do, which is let Sam just take an L. As good old fashioned Dr. Phil said, take the L.